You know the story of Samson with the hair? Samson and Delilah. Samson, his hair, all of his powers were contained in his beautiful flowing locks of hair. And when his hair was cut off, there it went.
Oh no. That's what you feel is happening?
That's akin to what I'm feeling with the removal of my extensions,
Yes, tell the
which
story.
was my choice. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Nut Farm podcast. Do we look different on there? I feel like we look clearer or something.
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, well, great. Um, I decided I wanted to take them out. It's all my doing. And I thought, like, this time will be different, you know? This time I'll be okay.
So in the past, you've taken them out with the same, when you've
Well,
taken
one time I had to take them out because we didn't have time to put them back in. So I had to come like another day that week.
okay.
And so that was very temporary. And I just, like, had to just deal with it for like 2 days.
Okay.
This time was like, we're removing.
Yes.
My thought was for the summer,
Uh-huh.
you know, just because they're a lot
You can
when you're
swim.
swimming and stuff. And,
Mhm.
and I just like, I took them out and JoJo was like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yes."
Oh, your intention was for good.
For the summer because I
yeah.
didn't want to deal with it. She's like, "Okay." And then it's like the end, we're done. She's wrapping up the appointment. I'm all styled and sitting there, and I'm just like, she's like, "Should I book you an appointment to get him put back in?" I was like, "Yes."
Yes, yes, please.
But I have since canceled that.
Oh, you have?
I have. I'm just gonna push through, I think.
Get it, girl. I
I'm
mean,
gonna push
your hair
through.
looks great.
Well, we had to cut a bunch off because it's just been like, commingled with extension hair for so long that like a lot of it had just not even been touched
Uh-huh.
for like
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
So, it's okay. I'm embracing it. It's definitely a faster blow dry. I like being able to put it up in a claw clip.
Uh-huh.
Claw clip in a claw clip.
Why do we look different?
Right?
Yeah. Maybe Zoom updated its
Is this
processes.
like a Zoom 2.0?
I don't know, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it looks
With my hair like this, it looks like I'm naked.
she is. We talked about this. This is what she's offering now as an added service for our Patreon.
We love you, farmers.
Anyways, yeah, it's this is what we're going with,
I dig it. I love it. It
and
works.
I'm slowly coming around.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much it's grown since I put them in. Remember when I put them in, it was like here,
Yes.
like literally
It was so short, and I don't
there.
feel like it was that long ago.
I don't know. It's been a while, but that was a fun appointment because you got to be there with me.
Yeah.
I
I
like when
love
we get to be there together.
me too.
Although when we don't get to sit right next to each other, I'm like,
I know. Jojo even commented, she's like, "Oh, you guys aren't inviting each other."
and I'll just start. I can only hold it in for so long, and then I'll be like, Gretchen, hey, look at what I just sent you.
We're text messaging each other right next to one another.
And like the other patrons are like, are they okay?
I know I'm worried about like if my hair lady's like reading my text message over my shoulder.
Mhm.
That makes me a little nervous.
Oh, Jojo does it and but tells you she's like, I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna read everything you have up.
I
I'm like,
love
"It's cool.
her.
I know you are, and it's all right. I'm fine with it."
I love her transparency.
Yeah, she shoots from the hip.
Yeah, she does.
Anyways, what's up? What's new? How was Mother's Day?
Mother's Day was good. Everybody, I don't know if you can see my finger.
For those of you listening and not watching,
Shame on you.
shame on you because you don't get to see Gretchen's petite little pointer finger adorned with this large piece
This
of jewelry.
man jewelry.
It's
I got the Oura Ring, people. I got the Oura Ring.
it looks heavy.
Yeah, you want to try it on?
What if it does? It's not gonna fit me. Here we go with the humiliation.
Stop.
Never show my face in this town again. Oh, so
You should have seen it, Steve. We went to Target and we like,
it had fit this one,
yeah.
but I broke this finger.
Yep. Same, like this hand.
Here it is. Looks the right size on me.
Yeah,
On these bare mitts.
looks great. But Steve was trying, they have
They
like,
make it in gold.
yes, they do.
Any jewels or anything?
No, they have ceramic, which is like $500, insanity, or gold and silver like
What
this.
color's the ceramic?
Pastels.
Oh,
They're
okay.
not they are not our vibe, but
Okay.
I figure maybe I could, I don't know. We'll see how it works. Last night it said I got a good night's sleep, and I'm excited to track my cycles with it. So we'll see. We'll see.
Look, if it's if
Hmm.
it covers the ground it walks on,
Yeah.
makes your life easier, provides you with some meaningful data, we can deal with its lack of aesthetic
Yeah.
flash.
For a little bit. I just put it on my boring arm instead of my fun arm, and that helps as well.
Her boring arm.
The app that you use
Yeah,
is very user friendly. I've already active calorie burn. I've already burned 164 calories. Not
that
really.
can't be right.
Just well, I worked out for a second.
I know. I'm saying it should you worked out
Oh, I should have
and
been
all
high.
day you've only burned 164 calories.
Oh, I don't know.
If that's the reality of the
I'll just do
situation,
this and shake my arm.
I know, like, whoa, I'm really getting to it.
Have I? Oh, how many did
I'm
it say?
really getting to it.
Come on, active
All you
calorie
need is
burn.
a shake weight. Remember those?
Oh yeah.
Pop, 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 pop,
I
pop,
could never
pop,
get the
pop.
rhythm with those.
Oh, that's what I've heard.
Come on. But yeah, it is. I was very impressed by how user friendly the app is.
Well, you're pretty tech savvy.
We'll don't you dare start jerking, or excuse me, the sound. Anyways,
Freudian slip.
maybe we should head on into the show sheet.
Oh, okay.
But
Enough
I
of this
do
mindless banter.
um but I had written the Oura Ring off.
Yeah,
And
filed it away.
and then Stevie go, "Oh, we didn't even talk about Mother's Day. My bad. My
Oh,
bad."
we did. We started with the Oura Ring.
But we didn't talk about your Mother's Day. And then I just wanted to segue all the way to the show sheet because I get panicky when I think that the podcast is like if I'm talking
Oura
about
Ring.
boring things. Um,
Has it elevated your aura?
I think my aura was already pretty high, so it's gonna have to do a lot more than just,
Are you aura farming? Do you know of this?
oh my God, Sawyer was so upset because Willis said something about aura in that regard. And
Sure.
Sawyer's like, "Oh, that's so old." Well, I'm like, "You're the one that brings all of this stuff into our home."
Right.
He's like, "Yeah, and then it's over."
Well, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
So then the rest of the day we just hung out at home. I watched sports.
Mm-hmm.
I ate food, and that's about it.
Okay.
Very uneventful.
Great.
I had to go trade this out because Stevie got me an 8 and I needed a smaller size.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Well, cool. Where do you
Well,
get it from? Where do you get those?
Target.
Target.
Yeah. But
Oh.
only he told me only select Targets have them in the nicer parts of town because he went to
Mm-hmm.
the Target by his shop and they're like, "Oh, sir, we don't do that
You're
here."
barking up the wrong tree.
Right. So then he went to Frank Lloyd and they're like, "Here's 1,000 of them."
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. What about you? What did you do? How was yours?
It was fine. It was good. We went to my parents' house. Guys barbecued. We had like these little smash burger
Mm,
um sliders
nice.
with nice pickles on them. Ice cream.
What kind of pickles do you get? What kind do
I
you,
didn't get them. Somebody else got them and they were like the fancy. They were like,
the good ones?
yeah, as Chella said, she's like, I'm a fiend for these pickles. And then she was just standing in there like eating them
Mm,
one by one and they were quite good.
yummy.
And then Jacko and I went to Talking Stick, got our asses handed to us.
Did Jacko
Some
do
more
this?
than others. Not as
Jacko?
bad as me.
Oh my gosh.
But we had fun. We
Good.
had, we had fun. We you know what we really did well on actually?
What?
The game.
The envelope?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we really had a nice little roll going on the envelope game, but besides that, we were just like,
I think that one is
"Yay."
helpful too because it's so loud. Like the music is so loud on that one.
That's a fun game.
Mhm.
So yeah, we had a good time.
Good time. Good time.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That
Well,
brings us to today, whatever day this is.
Monday.
Oh, it is the most Monday. Monday.
It is. It is. We did a little sound healing on our miss.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to tell you
Oh no.
that, like, in honor of Mother's Day,
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm so lucky that I get to mom with you
Mm.
because we get to ride this crazy roller coaster of momming and life and working and trying to spend a little time with ourselves. But like, it's safe to say, and I'm not going to talk for you, so you can carry this on after, or we can kibosh it. But the the year that you've had, like it's been a dooz,
Hmm.
and the way that you've handled it and the way that you've rolled through it is I'm just really, really proud of you
Well,
as a
thank you.
mommy and as a human and as a mamacita. Um, I just it's been one for you.
It sure has. It's been rough. It's been rough. And I think it all just started catching up with me
Hmm.
like recently. So that's why I came in a little early this morning and she did her thing on me. I need to just shake off and like cleanse all the bad emotion and like stress and thoughts and worries
Hmm.
that just bog me down so
Hmm.
hard. And
Yeah.
it's like I'm always just bracing for impact for the
Right.
next thing. And it's like the second I let myself get comfortable, something comes way out of left field and
Right.
then just knocks me down like three pegs again. So I feel like I'm just like constantly trying to stay above water.
Right.
And so that's a hard pattern and cycle to kind of like dig out of.
Right.
And I think I'm just really in the thick of it right now.
Hmm.
And so,
I think it's like a lot of unprocessed stuff because you do get to a point where you're like, okay, I can breathe, and then something else happens. So there was
mhm.
no time to actually process the last of what just happened.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll just get distracted by this now and leave that
Yeah.
there.
In your body. And we
Yeah.
we talked about this in your sound session. That's like we can process. That's why talk therapy is like our head. Like we process in our brain and like,
Hmm.
okay, I'm good now. I'm fine. I've overcome this. I accept this. I forgive that kind of
Hmm.
stuff. But that shit still lives in your body. And if you don't process it in your body, then the patterning still happens.
Yeah.
And this needs to, if you want my personal and professional opinion and friend opinion and bestie opinion,
Hmm.
like this practice that we do in here needs to be like a once a week thing for you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be with me, but like your own personal hands on heart, hands on hips, big deep breaths, that kind of stuff, like where you actually are processing and not taking on more before you release. Every single morning and every
Hmm.
single night, I have something like that that says just take what doesn't serve me.
Hmm.
And that keeps me out of the nut farm a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it still builds up and you need like more energy work like what we do in here, but
Hmm.
um I think you need to figure out a way to integrate that more to help
I
you
do. But just
release.
when I'm by myself trying to do it, I feel so stupid.
You do?
Yeah. I'm
Do you
like, what
think
am I
I'm
doing?
stupid?
No, because
See?
I trust you
Mm-hmm.
and you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Okay, we can work with this. So I'll just give
Maybe
you
if
some
I'm like
things.
very teachable.
Yeah.
So if you tell me what to do, I'll do it.
Let I'm done. I'll give you a little list, a little homework.
If it's like something simple and easy I can do at the end of the night or something.
Baby, look at me. Simple and easy is my middle name.
Names.
I thought you were gonna crack a joke on the easy part. I
No,
am not
no.
easy,
I've
people.
made enough jokes like that recently. I need to clean it up. It's lowbrow.
Oh my God. But
Better than that.
I'm proud of you that we did get even 20 minutes of a little love before our next meeting and then our podcast. And
Yes.
I love you. And um, not to continue on this thing, but I hope you know that the awareness of it is you've already run half the race just by acknowledging like something needs to shift. I need to do something. I need to
Hmm.
release this energy, blah, blah,
Hmm.
blah.
Hmm.
Like that's most people don't even do that. They just keep
Well, good. I'll take
floundering.
any win I can right now,
Yes.
you
Yes.
know? So,
You could be sitting in the biggest pile of horse shit and there's still something to be grateful for.
yeah. Shifting my mindset, I think, because I can be, I mean, my factory default is negative.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a half empty kind of bitch,
Isn't
you
it
know?
so funny?
I know, and I don't know where that comes from because I see that it doesn't serve you.
And
I
you're
see that it's bad to be that way.
and you're a joyful human.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
why I do this.
But well, it's the safe route because if you could, then you plan for worst case scenario. So then
Hmm.
you're always like,
Hmm.
the I always forget what the fuck.
Remaining vigilant,
Yes, remaining vigilant.
fight, flight.
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
But I also can talk to myself and see that that's not true and that's not the best way to go about facing things or like,
Yeah.
but I can't like stop
Mm-hmm.
it.
So I'm going to teach you the pause. I'll integrate a pause in there
Okay.
because right in the beginning, you have this acknowledgement and you're going to go down the same pattern that you've always done.
Mm-hmm.
And then that has something to do with like what we already talked about as far as like flushing your actual energy in your body
Mm-hmm.
so you can reprogram those patterns. But also it's like you can't expect yourself to go from a negative space all the way like blink, okay, now I'm going to be Johnny positive.
Mm-hmm.
So you need the in-between space. You need to create
Mm-hmm.
space with just and all it is a pause,
Yeah.
pause, and then we circle back to truths like I do want to be happy, I do deserve to be happy, I can be happy, I'd get to show up for myself, those kind of like reassuring verbiage
Mm-hmm.
that that will help.
Okay.
And I do that every single day. Like I still sometimes go to like Gretchen, you're a piece of shit, and then my little intuition's like, yeah, that wasn't very nice, let's pause and let's reframe, shall we? And then I'm like, Gret, you're pretty awesome,
Yeah.
but you need that little space in between to integrate to the other side.
Yeah.
Or you can do what I did when I got sober and I just went straight to like, I'm going to be obsessed with myself and love myself into oblivion. And then I could toot myself way back, like back into balance.
Hmm.
So we can juggle those.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that last one. I think that would be difficult.
It is, and it's uncomfortable and it's weird. And you're like, the whole time that I was like playing around with the idea of loving myself, I was like, this is so self-indulgent. This just
Mm-hmm.
feels so weird.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's days where it's like, doesn't feel weird. It actually feels pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is the benefits of having this little lady right here. It's my bestie. She keeps me on track or helps guide me back to a track that's not off a cliff.
Well, feeling's very mutual because you do the same thing for
If you
me.
need help, reach out to Gretchen. G Mind Coaching. Become part of the House of G's.
House of G's.
House of G's.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Um, I was talking to my neighbor on my walk with Otis,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a very smart man with like SEO and all of this stuff, and he's talking a lot about like the new wave of social media stuff is storytelling. That's why I said
Okay.
it in our, and I'm like, oh, good. That's pretty much all I do my
Mm-hmm.
whole life. And then he was talking. I was like, so go on in my Instagram and give me constructive criticism. And
Oh,
and I said House of G, and I like told him House of G's, and he's like, "What's the G's?" And I go, "Well, GS is Gretchen Seek, that's my name." And I go, "But it's also like G, like Thug Life." And he started cracking up, laughing, like, and I'm like, "But you don't, but you're
like it's not funny.
your laughter's insinuating that I'm not a G."
Yeah,
Uh,
like what do you
like that I'm not the biggest gangster you've ever met in your entire life. Also, another thing, I don't believe that white people should say gangsta. I think
Oh,
that we have to add stir.
yeah,
Okay.
I would concur. Wait, so did you ask for clarification around why he was cackling?
Oh no, I just let it ride because I was in my sacred space and I'm like, I really want to get back to my lunges and meditation.
Sure.
And Otis was dying. Oh my God. He was so tired. I'm like, you're a 1-year-old puppy. Lock it
Right,
up.
right, right.
But he was sitting, found like the tiniest little bit of shade and he was like, like, Otis, lock it up.
I'll
But
just lock
the whole
in.
time I'm just like, I'm gonna drive you hard, so maybe you'll go home and sleep.
Yeah, he'll
Lay
take a
down.
20-minute cat nap. Be back to dig through walls, biting at the walls.
Oh, he ate one of my favorite pair of underwear.
Oh God. He's a fiend for underpants.
Yes.
This dog.
I want to say the P word, but I won't.
Don't
And they were
say
like
it.
they were like my Calvin Klein ones that I love so
Oh
much.
God. Put it on his tab.
Right?
Put it on the tab.
Ugh. Anyways, do you want to hit up the show sheet or do we have anything else? What else has happened in pub? I could talk about freaking Summer House. I cannot wait for the reunion to come out. I'm watching the last few episodes right now. And it is just, I just can't even believe that what's gone down on Summer House. I can't even
I've
believe
missed it.
the last episode I just saw, like West and Sierra have a great heart to heart. They're like back to being dear friends. And dabbling in dating, but you can tell that West is like panicking when it comes to talking about dating.
Like, did this screw up the whole season because now everybody knows like what's going on in real time versus what they're covering on the show?
Well, they're claiming that nothing happened when anybody was married.
Okay.
So they're claiming that nothing happened on the show.
Okay.
But like you can decipher, you can see different bits and pieces. There's
Mm-hmm.
apparently there's this one clip of West going into the bathroom with a sock. And apparently if you put a microphone in a sock, you can't hear it's muffled. Like you can't hear what's happening. So there's that little tidbit. I don't see how it couldn't have. Like, and maybe even if it's just an emotional connection. And then there's other times where Kyle would tell Amanda to like fuck off
Mm-hmm.
and be real, like say very mean things.
Mm-hmm.
And West would come and like sit right next to her. Right? That's the part that I'm like, hmm. And
This is
maybe
all weird.
maybe that's just how it started,
Yeah.
but it's very weird. And I feel like part of me feels bad for Amanda because I think that she's getting a lot of heat, but the other part's like, dig your own grave.
Right. Like out of all the dudes, you know,
Right.
you chose this cyclone, bitch.
Yeah.
Buckle up,
Buckle up.
you know?
But I mean, she had to have known that this was going to happen and that had to have been okay with her.
Probably.
So, whatever.
Hey, no press
Steiner.
is bad. What is it? All press is good press.
Yeah. And I also think that people come and go out of your life for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe this was them just cleaning house a little bit and getting rid of
Yeah.
Amanda.
I have I have something to contribute that
Please.
I'd like to get your take on that just occurred to me.
Yes.
So we're in a big show rut. So we've watched everything. We don't have anything to watch.
Uh-huh.
And I remember somebody saying something, or I saw somewhere that there was going to be this new Netflix show out. So we found it last night. Started watching. It's called "Should I Marry a Murderer?"
Mm-hmm.
Captivating,
Really?
captivating.
So he's a convicted murderer, and they're wondering if
Not
they.
convicted. Okay, so
Okay.
hear me out. Here's the first one. I don't want to spoil too much, but I want to propose a question for you at the end.
Uh-huh.
So this girl starts dating this dude, fully in love. Everything moves really quick.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
they decide like, let's get married. We're getting married. And it happens really fast. So the girl kind of says jokingly, like, is there anything that you got to tell me before I say, let's do it?
Right.
Because, like, I feel like there's stuff we haven't talked about. Like, or do you have a child
Like
somewhere?
everything.
Like, have you, just things that you need to know, like
Right. Do you
big
have
time
do you
stuff.
have diabetes or a
Right.
history of heart disease?
Yeah, exactly. What kind of ailments run in your family, genetically
Yeah.
or otherwise?
Yes.
And he's like, we got to pull over. She's like,
Oh, cripes.
okay. He's like, give me your phone. She's like, what? Okay. He
Oh
takes it,
no.
puts it like, I don't know, does something to him, puts it in the glove box, shuts the glove box. He's like, get out of the car. She's like, okay, what the fuck? So she gets out of the car and they like go to have this conversation, assuming like away from any kind of devices that could record things, hence the phone, putting it in the glove box.
Oh, okay.
He goes on to tell her the story about how one night coming home with his brother from the pub, and they're in Scotland, okay, like
Mhm.
rural
I thought you were
Scotland,
gonna say Scottsdale.
not Scottsdale, Scotland, a little different. And in rural Scotland, there's winding roads
Mm-hmm.
through hills and valleys,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. It's not lit,
It's
okay?
hard.
It's beautiful, but it's like remote.
Mm-hmm.
Well, long story short, he tells her that a passing by truck blinded him with his lights. He didn't see, and he ends
Mm-hmm.
up hitting a biker,
Oh no.
killing a biker.
Okay.
So there he is with his brother. Oh my God, we've been drinking at the pub. What was this guy even doing here?
Right.
He shouldn't be on this road. There's no way I could have seen him. The truck
Right.
came. Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
If this comes out, it's going to ruin my life, et
Right.
cetera, et cetera.
Oh my God.
So what do they decide to do?
Run.
They bury the guy.
Stop.
Bury the guy. Kill him. Bury him. Say nothing about it ever again. So she's sitting there like,
What?
And he's like, it was a huge mistake. I didn't know what else to do. I panicked. I never would kill somebody, knowingly. Obviously, it was an accident, but it was going to
Right.
ruin my entire life. What was
Right.
he even doing out there?
Right.
And so she's sitting there just kind of like,
Oh my goodness.
Godsmacked. Hold on, do what? Okay, well, she's sitting there trying to, process this real time. This is happening to her.
Right.
And I don't want to spoil it. Okay, here's my question. Well, I'll tell you. She doesn't go to the cops right away.
Okay. May I ask a question
Yes.
before your question? Why bury him? There's no witnesses. There's nobody that puts them there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why not just leave him?
Well, because they can track car damage.
What? And they just bury the bike too?
Yeah, all of it. All of it's
Jesus.
gone.
Okay, keep going. What's your question?
So, okay. I'm I'm sitting there next to Adam. And I didn't realize this was going to be like as horrifying as it was. I was sitting there and I was just like saying what came to my mind. I was like, if you told me you killed someone, I'd still marry you. Is that weird?
Well, no,
You can say yes. I think it is.
my knee jerk is yes, but you guys knew each other. I think the weird part about this is that it was so fresh
Yeah,
and there was like still time to pull out.
right.
And my other piece is like, even though it was an accident, after the accident was meditation to do something else to just like,
Yeah. And that's kind of what ends up happening because at first she's kind of like, yeah, it's wrong. He should have gone straight to the cops or whatever.
see, it's
And she's kind of still just like, I don't really like him though.
right,
He
right,
didn't mean to,
right.
you know. So then the breaking point pretty much comes where he's like, well, where I buried the guy, I have found out that they are going to be putting in a housing project.
Oh my
I
God.
need you to help me move the body.
Oh no,
Like,
sayonara.
no,
Would you help Adam move the body?
no. I have some limits, but I'm also like, it was really dumb of him to be out there.
Yeah.
It was an accident.
Agreed.
But I think that
I see
that's
the point.
weird. I think it's like there's a hard line there. You don't
Right.
marry someone that killed somebody. But I was like,
Or
what's
you
wrong with me?
or you don't marry somebody that killed somebody and tried to hide it. Like
Right.
that's the issue that I have. Say that like hit him, accident, like went to the cops, da da
Yeah.
da da da, all of that. Like at least they have some moral compass,
I would
some
have just
moral
gone straight to
fortitude.
the cops
Right.
because, like, drinking or not,
Because you're a normal human.
I would have just been like, look, bro was out here in the dark. I didn't see him. A truck came by and I hit him.
Right. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
will he? Yeah, yeah, he'll probably go to jail. Like, depending on what he blew or whatever. Like,
Right.
but he was like, I didn't want to go to jail for the rest of my life. I'm like, you're not going to go to jail for the rest of your life for a vehicular manslaughter.
Right. And if you told the story, people would get it.
Right.
Yes.
So then it's like, maybe he. And then, okay, so where we left off is like, that's not really what happened. She's like, the real story is much more sinister than that.
Oh.
And he's a twin. So
Oh heavens.
you know how
Dun
I
dun
feel about that.
dun. And so the brother that was with him was the twin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
this is a good story.
It's really good. We were both just like on the edge of our seats.
So what about this? Tell me this, and it can be Adam or it cannot be Adam, either one. So say, homeboy, different story, kills somebody, goes in jail, pays his penance, comes out, he's a reformed man. Would you be able to date him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, depending on what happened to him in prison.
yeah. Well, only child molesters get busted, get
Beat
beat up. Yeah.
Yeah, if he like made a mistake and
They
did his
call them
time.
they call them chomos.
It would depend on the crime.
Yes.
It would depend on the crime.
Yes.
Like
Agreed.
I don't think I could like date somebody who like robbed a place.
Oh, I could do that. I
Like
couldn't.
at gunpoint, like someone knocked over a liquor store with like threatening violence on people. I don't.
I think I
I
could.
think if it was like a see, okay, see, we each have our different
Right.
threshold.
Sexual assault, no way.
Oh,
Of course, no. We're not even going to say the other one.
ooh, here's a good one.
Okay.
Okay, have you seen Con Air? Remember when Nick Cage?
I hate Con Air.
When Nick Cage accidentally kills a bro in a fight.
Uh-huh.
I could totally get past that.
Me too. Especially if it was self-defense.
Or if he was like defending me.
Yeah.
That's actually like low key, like,
Mm. Thanks, buddy.
yeah, I like
Absolutely.
that. I
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
I
I
mean,
could
sorry
definitely get
someone's
over
dead,
it.
but I dig it.
Right. If you
You
were
know?
just trying to defend, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm all of that. So this actually is a good segue to one of the things I have
Oh, what do you look at that? Look at that.
on this show sheet, but it takes a hard left turn.
Okay, I'm here for it. I'll buckle up.
Could you date
Mm-hmm.
a bisexual man? I know. Tough.
Um, good golly, wow. I don't know. I don't I don't think I could.
I don't think I could either.
I don't think I could.
Mm-mm.
It's enough to worry about them looking at other chicks. It's like if everybody out there's fair game, I just don't know that I could keep up with that.
Right. I think mine has a lot to do, and then maybe this is
Or
stereotype.
like there's stuff that you could be into sometimes that
Uh-huh.
I could never provide you.
Right.
And that would worry me. It's not about, him being with other men per se.
Uh-huh.
It would be about like, am I never going to be enough?
Right. Right. Like meeting the emotional side of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be such a mind F. And I feel like once again,
Was this really on your show sheet?
yeah,
She just hit me with this one cold,
you guys,
folks.
it's a wild world to live in my brain. And the things that I think of on a regular basis of inquiring,
Mhm.
and I'm like, right when I think about it, I'm like, put it on the show sheet. Um, I think I just need such a masculine dude
Mhm.
that the idea of it not him, I don't know, it kind of takes away some masculinity if he wants to be with other dudes, but maybe it
Mhm.
shouldn't. I don't know.
Just it depends on how you define masculinity, I suppose.
Right. And I
You
think
know what I think works? I have friends, and I'm not going to name names here as to protect their privacy, but it's male female relationship,
hmm
cisgender.
hmm
Um they're both bi,
mm, okay.
which I think
That could work.
in a way that can really like bond you together
Uh-huh.
because you understand that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And for them, I think it works fine.
I dig that.
You know what I mean?
I see that.
So I don't know, maybe that's I
That's
don't
the
want to say
caveat.
the key, but like
The
being
key
able to relate in that way.
to our imaginative scenarios.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see that. I had a I'd say friend. I'd say friend. That was a swinger.
Do I know this person?
No.
Okay.
And
Dang it.
dang it. And it was a hard life that she lived because of the jealousy of
Mhm.
the other partners with the other partners.
There's always going to be someone that's more into it than the other.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
There's always going to be one that's like the initiator, the yes, I really want to do this. And then there's the person that to some degree is like hanging on just to do it because
Yeah.
they don't want to lose that person.
Right. Do you think it's ever just like an equal 50-50 gung-ho mutual?
No,
I don't see how it would be either.
no.
Or if like one person's like really into it with this friend and then the other one has to sit back and just watch and be like, oh
Yeah,
man,
no.
you don't
I think
rodeo me like that.
there might be one exception that I can think of. And what comes to mind is people, let's say second, third marriage,
Mm-hmm.
older people that meet much later in life.
Mm-hmm.
and they know what they're getting into, and they're
Mhm.
each very into that, and they
Mhm.
meet like at a point where they're both very comfortable
Yeah.
and knowing that they both
Mhm.
want to do that.
Mhm.
I think if at any point it comes up in an existing relationship where it wasn't discussed before,
Right.
recipe for disaster.
Oh, agreed.
But I'm thinking like, like I'm in Florida, I'm in a retirement community. You've got flamingos, I've got
I
flamingos.
got a
Let's
pineapple.
pineapple. Like let's do it. Like that could
Mhm.
be okay.
Mhm. And maybe they're not in a like a really committed, like it's a more flowy relationship too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I could never, you guys, I can't even express to you like okay, for example, I'll give you a quote of something I said yesterday. Okay. I was at the table for Mother's Day having a conversation with my nieces. Alyssa was telling me she was out for her birthday. She ran into Richard Sherman.
Mm-hmm.
He used to play for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
And he was buying them all drinks and and all this
Nice.
stuff. And so I was like, girl, you can be a wag, no problem.
No
She's
problem.
like, that's what I thought. She's like, turns out he's actually married.
Oh crap.
And I was like, he was buying drinks for tables of girls as he was married. They're
Yep.
like, yeah, that's kind of bad, right? They're like, what if Adam ever? I was like,
Don't plant that seed. Don't plant that seed.
and I said, I don't care if a bitch was on fire and he threw a cup of water on her. No, let that bitch burn. That's the level of jealousy that I bring to the
It was
table.
so funny.
So, like, shit, what?
Right.
No, no,
Right.
absolutely not.
No.
Could not be further from anything that I would be okay with.
Right. But do you think that those, like the wife of athletes, go into it thinking that it won't be that way, or they're okay if it is? Or they're just in the dark,
Oh,
which
it's an
they,
interesting question.
because I think a lot of them go into it being okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be prepared for some level of that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
attention
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Yeah.
And if you're not, you're a fool.
Yeah.
So I would never,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just thinking, like, wow, just out
I thought I was gonna,
without me at a club
right, just buying chicks drinks.
buying my, 22. I'm sorry, Alyssa, I don't remember how old you're young 20s.
Mm-hmm.
You're all girls are blend together. You're all the same
Mm-hmm.
age. Just buying them drinks and chatting them up and
Getting them hammered.
asking what they're doing after this. And
Oh my goodness. Mr. Sherman.
I was like, are you kidding?
Yikes. Yeah,
No.
that ain't right.
Heads would roll.
Oh, for sure.
Heads would roll.
100%. Sometimes I want to push Steve to go to the strip club just to see how awkward he would
I
be.
drove by that one he talks about all the time.
Crazy Girls?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the exit for the track was shut down. So I had to take 7th and then
Uh-huh.
all the things and I'm driving and I'm like,
Did you see the 9.99?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's 9.99 steak special or
Yep.
whatever. He's always
It's so funny. It's so funny.
God.
I
These
just
are good. These are tantalizing topics.
right. I almost was a wag.
Oh, tell this story. This should be the title. I almost was a wag.
I'm trying to remember his name.
That's not a strong start.
It's not.
Is
It was
it the band guy?
no, it was the
Mm.
ASU quarterback.
Oh,
And it was like at the end, right before he got
drafted.
drafted to the Raiders. And when we just made out. He wanted more. I wonder,
As
okay.
usual.
Okay, should I this is a really good story, but it's borderline.
Borderline what?
I'll just tell Steve not to listen to it.
Borderline what?
So I was over at we were I was over at his house and it was late and it was like he was hammered. I was probably not sober. Safe to
Safe to
say.
say.
And I was on my girl time.
Okay.
Long story short, we didn't do that because of that and because of other things, because I'm not a hoe. But I got home and my thing was not in my Joji. And so I'm like, fart. And so I text him and I'm like, hey, do you know what happened to that? And he I don't know, I don't even know if he responded. No, he's like, nope, I have no idea. And then the next morning he called and apologized because I can only assume he found, but it was him that initiated said pull, not
Guys, I'm dying inside. These are the death rattles. It's happening right now.
to say the least. That was the last time that we hung out.
Yeah, so I'd say you were almost a wag.
Right there.
You texted this man if he had found your lost used tampon. Am I getting that right?
Yes. Because my little heart was like, oh my God, this would be so gross if he like found it and is, but the bitch of it where I like can sleep at night was I did not initiate that. Like that was on him. Right? Such a clusterfuck.
We might have to cut this.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm okay with it. After I finally got it out, I don't feel uncomfortable telling the story. I just don't ever want to hurt my sweet
I wish we
husband's
knew
heart.
what his name was.
I
No,
can
actually, no. 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 Anonymous ball player. You can tell me off the
it
air.
is not Liner. I know that because he's the USC one, but it's his name is similar to that. It's not him because he obviously didn't go to ASU. What the fuck? It doesn't matter.
I just
But
can't like these stories.
I know, and they don't ever come up until like you jog my memory.
You guys, I've never heard that. First time. First time hearing that one.
And I drove away in my Ford Escort Sport. And I'm like, what are you doing, Gretchen? Like, get a grip on your life.
I just don't even know how something like that could go missing.
Right? Right.
Not
That's
like, oops, I left my underpants there.
I can't believe how ballsy he was to
Pull the
be like,
plug.
exactly.
He just pulls the plug.
He's like, this is going down. And I'm like, the hell it is.
Wow.
Yeah. So but I did appreciate his text message the next morning saying, hey, sorry about that.
Oh my God. What do you think he
I just hopefully put it in the trash. Serves him right. Serves him right.
episode title number 2?
Oh, heaven.
Pull the plug.
Pull. Oh, heavens.
Pull the plug.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna shake that up.
In other news, I hate watching sports on Prime.
Okay.
Why don't we just leave sports where they're supposed to be on mainstream TV?
Do you even have mainstream TV?
I have YouTube TV.
We've cut the cord. We don't have like a cable
Oh no,
situation.
we don't have that.
We only have YouTube TV.
But I still consider that mainstream TV. Like I don't want to have to guess where the hell I'm watching the NBA playoffs. It's bad enough that I have to have Fubo for Arizona sports.
Yeah. What do you think is going to end up happening with all these various services? Do you think that they're going to merge into one like ultimate platform or what? Cuz like it's just too much. It's too much to manage. There's too many of them. There's too many places to go and logins and apps and I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to be the case. But I also don't know that I want one supreme leader because then there's no competition and it's really expensive.
Yeah.
So where does this leave us?
I know. Well, it's just as expensive because we have to have we have to have Netflix, we have to have, so that's expensive. So I think it would be if they all merge, at least I feel like they would drop the price.
Maybe. My new favorite thing, she says. Maybe.
I don't even really say it.
It's so funny. I love it. So what's wrong with Prime? Why is it different than the other shit?
It's a whole other app I have to go into.
Oh, just having to go there.
Right. So I go into YouTube TV thinking that it's just going to be on your standard programming.
Sure.
Can't find it. I'm like, well, it's the NBA playoffs. It needs to be somewhere. Oh,
Yeah.
there. I have to go into Prime, and it's in Prime.
Yeah.
Also with the football. Like why does the NFL have to divvy out their games to all these different platforms?
Yeah. Yeah, because we've got the red zone going. We've got all these things.
It's obnoxious. You people, you're here for the people, make it user friendly. Let's take a pause for
100%.
our unofficial sponsors today, Icebreakers.
Icebreakers.
We love these.
Helps
They're
you break the
delicious.
ice.
When you have dry mouth, it really helps as well. And if you have funky ass mouth, it helps as well.
Helps everything.
I lean towards the spearmint. Actually, that's a lie. I like the turquoise one.
I like the blue one the best.
I
The
know
one that you gave
you
me.
like this one.
I don't like window green. It makes me nauseous.
Oh, really? Is that the turquoise one?
It's that
Oh, this spearmint.
or whatever. The mint. The green ones make me nosh.
Well, I'm glad I knew that. So I'm glad that you got this.
The cool. The cool mint.
Cool.
Not the spear.
Yeah. I really like the hit of icebreakers too. Or that is what it's. I'm just the tongue.
Icebreakers gum?
The tongue ones.
Oh, the Listerine strip.
Yes.
Those are intense.
I love them.
Yeah, those are really, really good. And then you can pretend like you're doing acid. Just
took that right out of my mouth.
Yeah. God, how degenerate I am.
I wish I would have done acid. I never did that.
No, I never did that. We should get stickers like this, but for Nut Farm, and then we could put one right here.
Okay. Well, I thought we were going to get the square thing that goes on.
But that's so intimidating. I never know if they're going to fit. I've looked like 5 times.
Oh, let's just pull the trig.
Okay.
Pull the trig. Oura Ring pull trig.
Okay.
You want me to do it?
Yes.
I'll do it. Done. Write it down. Write that down for me.
Okay.
On our sheet.
That I can do. Order up. You want fries with that?
You want fries with that shake?
Like I'm a waitress. Okay, order stickers.
Okay, so I got to go to Flagstaff the other day too.
Yes.
My friend Rachie took me up there, and we got to have, in honor of my 10-year sobriety birthday at the end of this month, and we got to go get a massage, a laberge.
What day is it again? The anniversary?
26.
26.
26. L'Auberge was beautiful, of course, but it was way different than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like more bougie, modern, and it was like old money.
What's a l'auberge?
L'Auberge?
What's l'auberge?
It's like a resort in Sedona. That's real famous.
Is that where you stayed? Oh no, you stayed at her place.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So we got the massage. We hung out there. We went and got tattoos, and then we went up to Flagstaff, had dinner, all the stuff. And then I walk into this sound store.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was
in a candy shop.
Oh my God. I was jingling everything. I want to get one of those big drums that's like has the different notes around it that people are like. I was always intimidated by those because I thought you had to be able to like play the drums.
Right.
Or like I have tickled the ivories a little bit.
You have?
I took piano lessons when I was little.
You did?
So I know a little bit, but
bravissimo.
I was banging on. Sometimes when I'm talking about certain things that you weren't involved in, like the lack of emotional engagement is hysterical.
Yeah, I'm a sociopath. I don't know if we've never covered this, but
no, but the responses are like,
that's me trying. Isn't that sad? I am a defective human.
Don't talk about my friend like that.
Okay, I want to hear more.
Okay, so I walk in and I'm just gonna get this like they look like kind of like pistachio nuts, and when you jiggle it, it sounds like a creak. And I'm like, done. And because I already accidentally got 2 purses for my Mother's Day and 10-year. So I'm like, you just need to pump your brakes. And then I go and I was like, okay, I can treat myself to this little jangle.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I see he starts playing this other thing. And then I see it's like a big Tibetan singing bowl with a handle on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really love that.
Yeah.
But I put them away and I'm like, no, don't be silly. And then the guy encourages me to play them. And then he puts me in this chair and there's like a harp on the back of this chair and he's playing the wave. That's what the instrument's called, the wave. And he starts to he starts to chant, which I don't mind, but Rachel's there, so and she took a phone call, so I'm worried that like Rachel's gonna come in. I'm sitting in this chair, he's playing these sounds, and he's like chanting around me, and
I
she's
would
gonna
have kicked the door down and swooped her up and ran her out of there.
and I thought that she was gonna be like, oh my
Danger.
God. Right. It would have been
We need an adult.
long story short, I got all of them.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be happier because they're
No
so great.
regrets.
Zero regrets.
We got to try some out this morning. They were nice. They're good. Good ones.
Oh man.
They were lovely.
They are. That, and I'll tell you one thing. The root, like when you're because you can tune your own self. Like you can put the sound, the Tibetan singing bowl with the handle, like you can put it um by your body and like do sound healing on yourself. And I put it close to my root.
Your butt.
No.
Oh.
I stuck it up my butt. Yeah. I keistered it.
In the bowl.
I pray to God the mics pick up that sound. But you put it like by your root chakra in front.
Oh, the Joj.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Little vibration station. I was like, I'm not mad at this. But I'm like, how could I? But now knowing that, I'm like, I'm how to have a hard time doing it to other people.
Yeah, don't do that. I don't think. Make that a private practice. Like a vibrator. It's like a huge
Well,
full vibrator.
and they would have their own experience and I wouldn't be inappropriate with it. But if it happened for them, that'd be nice for them.
That'd be great.
But I just
I'm
wouldn't,
so glad you didn't try that this morning.
I wouldn't do that with the intention. I did yours was really focused on your heart and your brain.
Good. She wasn't in the nether regions.
And I went to your feet.
Folks.
I didn't spend too much time in your root.
Great.
You're already too grounded.
My root's rootin'.
You need to get
rootin' and tootin'.
You need to get loosey goosey.
Gotta loosen up.
Yeah.
That goose.
Goose the loose. Let the goose loose. I just had a snarl look on my face. Like I just looked at myself in the recording and I was like, oh,
oh my God, you're cracking me up today. I needed this. I needed this.
This is so bad.
What else is on your show sheet? I got a few.
That was it. I only had 2 things. Prime on sports and bisexual men.
That's it?
That's all I had.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't add anything.
I can go into the archives. I have like the things of I should have known, fill in the blank. 8-year-old Margarita. What we've been watching. What do people assume about you? Birth stories. Oh my God. We'll end on this.
What?
I wanted to watch my Willa's birth video.
Oh, again. Here we go. Here we go. You guys, do you know how many times she's asked me if I wanted to watch Willa's birth video? I'm like,
it is graphic.
No.
So I wanted to watch my little baby. I saw this other lady holding her baby in a video, and I'm like, I want to watch mine. So I watched it. And then I made the joke to Steve. I'm like, do you want to watch it? And of course he's no. He's a hard no.
Has he never watched it?
No, he was up in my head the whole time while giving birth. So
yeah.
No. I'm totally okay with him taking that stance. It's okay. Sawyer has already seen it. We've talked about that.
Oh.
So I asked Willa, do you want to see yourself being born?
Oh my God.
She says, yeah, I do.
Oh.
And she watched it.
How did she take that?
Like a champ.
She throw up on the ground?
No.
Oh.
She's like, that's me? She's like, are you sure that's not Sawyer? And I'm like, nope, maybe that's you. And her face was like, she's so in Aquarius. She's like, what it is.
Yeah.
What it is, ho.
Yeah.
That was cool. And it was that.
That's that, I guess.
Yeah.
It's funny. Peyton was asking me about the baby thing, like how they come out and all the stuff.
Well, if you ever need some
visuals, some visual aids,
feel free.
I was like, yeah, you weren't coming out, so we had to have surgery to take you out. She's like, well, what's the other way coming out on without the surgery? I was like, well, you got to push them out of, she's like, your butt.
Oh, why do they always think
I think that because that's the only thing that they can equate with pushing something out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
Okay,
just
fair enough.
pooping.
Yep.
And I was like, no, not out of your butt, out of your, out of your vagina. She's like, huh? Like,
Right.
excuse me?
Right.
She's like totally perplexed. And I was like, we're just laying there having our little snuggle talk before bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, there's plenty of time for us to dig into this one.
Yeah.
So we'll just leave
We
it at that for
we can
now.
table this one.
We'll table it for later. I could just tell she was like,
Her mind's just thinking.
At least she didn't ask me like how babies are made.
Yeah.
So she will
She will.
soon
And
enough.
she'll handle it so great, and so will you.
God, the talk with Eli. I have to explain that to him. It's gonna be so funny.
Do you want Sawyer to do it? Sawyer can explain it to him.
No, Eli would be even more mortified.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh
His
my
friend, he's such like this little prude, like,
Prude alpha.
stoic man. He's like,
But so alpha.
"Mm."
It's
Yeah,
such a trip.
it's really funny. Yeah, so she knows now it's not pooping a baby out. But
Pretty
some
much.
people do poop.
Yeah. Oh, she asked me that.
Did you?
With Sawyer, I think I did. With Willa, I
I
didn't.
hear they just like quickly wipe it off. They just like
Oof.
they like be real covert about it. Because that was my biggest thing
Mhm.
before going in.
Yep.
I was scared about that.
Yeah. For sure. You don't ever want to look bad.
I wonder if any
Yeah,
of our
producing baby.
right. I wonder if any of our tips have helped our listeners from the UK.
Yeah. They need to reach back out.
I know. Want to update.
Don't let any of these things scare you either. You'll be able to handle it.
Be afraid. Don't do it. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Are we done?
I'm just thinking about the difference between Sawyer's birth and Willa's birth and how much easier Willa's was. But for another day.
It's another day, another dollar, another talk.
Another talk. All right. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Peace out.
Love you.
You see that smile I did? Does that make me more likable?
Super.
I
I can't shut it off.